Hello, and welcome to the fourth episode of my playthrough of the Banner Saga. Hope you enjoy. Hello, and looks like we are in the town of... Oh yeah, welcome to episode 4, by the way. I have a pre-recorded intro, so I don't know. You were hearing Nick from like 2 weeks ago. I had to do some school stuff. So we are in Vedderfell, named Bad Weather. The gales that blow in from the bay and around the mountain peaks keep Vedderfell in generally unpleasant state. What really cemented the name was the kind of person who would live there. Men cast out from Strand for one reason or another with nowhere else to go. So Strand. Is that over here? Vedderfell. I just traveled to Schlid. Is that what it's called? Schlid. One of the forts built. It's Varl owned as well. So yeah, this is like the edge of human civilization, at least going north. I think. I might know northwest, going into what do you call it? Prawn. Oh yeah, this is a different continent. That's a continent. That's a continent. That's a continent. That's a continent. Okay. One day I'm going to make an episode just reading the map at things that I find interesting, but we are in Vedderfell. Let's go talk to... What's your name again? Hakon. I'd ask how you're dealing with Vognir's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Oh, Mogar. Steady old Mogar, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Vognir. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Anything you tell me about the caravan? Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? You think we're walking into a death trap? This many Varl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough though. Oh yeah, they do have a lot of giants. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Vognir to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder... Nah, never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. What are you holding back about Vognir? I'd rather not say Hakon. Why not? It's the kind of thing that'd get stuck in your head and you need a clear one. It's better to let me worry about it. Sounds important, tell me. How did Vognir die? He ran into Dredge. I wasn't expecting it. When we found him, he was lying face down, like he was struck from behind. Did he really get taken down by some random slag? Who else was there? You think Luden? He probably didn't, but... Damn it, we should keep an eye on that bastard. If you see anything else, tell me. I will. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many Varl, half of them want to hit each other. The rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Vognir. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Luden's men? They don't want to hear anything from me. I know that. Any problems? Could be. Luden's pet Varl is named the Battersea. I know... Oh, Luden's best pet Varl is named Battersea. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too, Ursa. She's probably the best fighter Luden's got, to be honest. I've overheard some Varl call her, quote-unquote, the witch. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge. Still doesn't make sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. What do you ask? Have you ever wanted to be in command? More than I am? Any more rope and I'd hang myself. I doubt that. I forget. You weren't around back then. At one point, I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. Let's get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. Now, Ubin. You knew him well, didn't you? Vognir? No. Well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around in some important business, but I never knew him. Never got the chance to talk much. Longer than I did in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that. I could use help there. Oh no, I could use help there. As in, he can't speak the best. Scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Mulgater's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. What are you always putting down in that journal? What? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They got a banner and arboring for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes. The Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? Gods forbid. Haha, you relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. You consider what to say next. I heard you were a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old Varl can get. Naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers in Grofheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krumir is close. I think, but the addled son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am, although... Scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery barn for Yorunder now. Can't remember half what I've done. Oh, can't remember half what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence, don't get fancy on my behalf, Hakon. Okay, I won't. What's he supposed to happen to the sun? Gods, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Varl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's best that could happen. That's best. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. Yeah, true. But then again, the natural order of animals and stuff would be horrid. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Get some rest. Always more marching to do. I have hoofed more hills than a horseborn with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Damn. My speaking muscles are... Haven't spoke for this long in a long time. It's been like 2 months since I've done this. I went for Christmas vacation, stuff like that. Look at that, says Mulgater. In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them. Ludin overhears. That's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. Mulgater, send some worries to take care of it. Will do. Hopefully they'll be able to catch back up to the caravan. He rushes off to find some volunteers. Ludin and his men are not asked. He returned to travel. 10 Varl. Yeah. Hack on. You can hear Ludin's hard-booted trot as you set up camp for the first day. Embrace yourself. Can we speak as equals? We can try. Seems clear to me you plan to kill a lot of dredge along the way. Am I right? You're not wrong. Then listen carefully. Don't assume only the Varl can fight. Do you understand me? That is my banner we fly to Grofheim, the banner of Arborang. I insist on joining in battle. Almost gutted in your first encounter and ready for more? Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance. From Vognir, maybe. They tell me you were his Kender. That's why you're in charge now. Some sort of next of kin, Varl thing? Don't you take on his responsibilities? In my own way. Then stop acting like I'm a thorn in your side. When you're nearly 200 years, it's hard to make a 20-year-old man. Is that right? Seriously. You better start. We'll both be kings someday. That's the last thing I need to think of right now. Ludin looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. Damn. On exertion. You've gotten some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. Want to add more than 1 star to your attack? Upgrading to 3 insertion lets you add 3 damage to every attack, or move 3 spaces further than usual, if you've got the willpower for it. Remember, each set is equally important in combat. Choose wisely. Heroes. Oh, that's cool. Okay. He's in jail for 2 days. Huh. Okay, here is the person who fires fire arrows, I think. Ursa, right? She watches you approach with her head tilted back and points a thumb towards Ludin's tent. No, here for you. Oh? Can we talk? Ursa shakes her head no, a smile on her lips, eyelids low. Why not? I don't. In those 2 curiously contradictory words, you get 2 impressions. She has a beautiful obsidian voice, and this might be a complete waste of time. She watches you expectantly. It's about the flaming arrows. She raises an eyebrow. Farl and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them, she pulls an arrow, there's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly, a bird combusts in a tree behind you and falls to the ground, smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. You don't talk? No. You do, though. I don't. She smiles warmly, clearly enjoying her game. You're Ludin's bodyguard? No, he's mine. Before you have the chance to be confused, she cackles, abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You are his personal guard, though. Her expression changes to, of course. How did I end up with someone like Ludin? Luck. She watches you expectantly. Well, this has been fun. She crosses her arm, a hand on her chin, and cocks her head to one side. Until next time, Ursa. Hack on. You stop and look over your shoulder. I am a witch, so be careful. She put her forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. And you depart, not quite sure what to make of that. Damn. Now that is a person who likes to screw with people. Bercy. You have a moment? As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book reading type. You're Bercy. You're Hakon. You've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I have some questions. Say what you want to say. Where'd you learn to fight? Same way as you, by fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah, not anymore. I've had a lot of jobs. What's a Varl doing working for Ludin? What's a Varl doing working for another Varl? What difference does it make? Looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Ludin killed. He's important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. Can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? I assume I'm looking out for myself and you'll figure it out. Does Ludin understand that? Ludin doesn't even understand that half his army is here just to protect him from people he talks to. You'll laugh at the unexpected gouge. Bercy grins, pleased with himself. I won't keep you any longer. See you on the battlefield, O leader of Varl. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Luden alive, got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there's a bit of threat behind that gravelly request. There's a lot of reading right now. Rest one more day, then we leave. I love the art of this game. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next Varl, but I didn't join up to take orders from Hakon, says one. Apparently, he doesn't realize you're within earshot, not willing to die for him either. Make your presence known, but walk on. Challenge the Varl to a fight, threaten them loudly, blindside him. Make your presence known, but walk on. Not sure Vognir would have been happy to hear that you growl loudly. The Varl flinches as you walk past without looking his direction. In the distance, you can hear his friend laughing at his misfortune. Yeah, that's probably something I would do. Tents, looks like. Small gathering of tents come into view. Group of merchants from the look of it. You ask what they're doing here. We were camped out at a godstone ahead, one tells you, leaving an offering to Dengler, as one does. His expression turns. Dredge start appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed. Thought the godstone to be safe. But damn, if I know why... Or no. Some of us stayed. Thought the godstone to be safe. But damned if I know why. We've been dodging them since we left. Assures them the way to Strand is clear and see them off. They thank you profusely. One stop as he passes. If you're passing by Dengler, do me a favor. My wife's brother stayed behind. You'll know him by a necklace with many rings on it. If you see him, say we are safely in Strand, you nod. After a short time, they continue on. I have a feeling the Godstone's going to be covered in corpses. These people that stay behind with an enemy that doesn't care will always be slaughtered. Caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line, and then to Mogir, who tells you, Dredge know we're coming, probably saw us back at Vedlerfell, and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we plotted into them, but we saw them first. Dredge watched you, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred, Hakon? Asked Mogir. Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. Okay. There are a lot of competent people then. War. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you'll engage in war. Give your army orders to fit the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with a higher casualties, or you can take a burden on yourself with a harder battle, but save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding battle completely. Dredge lined the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seemed inevitable. Take a quick head count. There must be 498 of them. You have 185 fighters and 456 Varl. We outnumber them with... Okay, we almost have as much Varl, but I think 200 human fighters are able to take up for 40. And yeah, it's about 44... 42. Yeah. 40. They should be able to take care of 42 Dredge. We're good. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. Charge. You consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. They'll throw you into the thick of battle where fighting is most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. Rethink your options. I think we should go with formations, because if you're careful, you should be able to keep your forces balanced. Give the order. Yeah, balanced. And better see. There's Gunnulf. Let me promote you. Yeesh. Okay. I'm not going to need him for armor breaking. I'm going to need him for his strength. Okay, so it's going to go Hakon has more strength, so tank damage, and then 2 humans that are kind of ranged. Okay, let's do this. None. Okay, this is a really bad start, I think. Okay, we focus on this person. Focus on this person, turn around, focus on these guys. Okay. Seems like a good plan. Get over here. Time to break armor. No, don't tell me. No! Damn it. Okay, I'll be able to damage him pretty good. I'm gonna let him rest. Yeah, rest. Oh, I know what to do. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That is good. Okay. Damn it. Perfect. Damn. Damn it. 14 armor. Okay. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, you're gonna have to do work. Okay, okay. Only one person was downed. That's good. Screw this guy up. I don't want any of you guys to get the... I want Mulger to get it. I want to power level this one person. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more dredge could rally... chasing down more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies who might even reveal items they took from previous victims. Pull back. Yeah. My guys are not that high health at all. I'll at least take on that many more dredge. If it was 2 or 3, maybe. But what if it was like 8? What's that town over there? So we're at the bay. Luden has been sending scouts ahead, quicker and more nimble than your Varl. One rushes back just as you cross the hilltop, out of breath. Dredge, that direction. You overhear him tell Luden. About a day away, they found a village. You ask what they're doing. Tearing the place apart, he says. Maybe 1,000 of them, or more, looking for gods know what. This will be a bigger fight than usual. Luden is uncharacteristically silent, waiting to see what you say. Draw some of them forward and split them. Get closer before making a move. Draw some of them forward and split them. Get closer before making a move. You set out at a slow march, moving as quietly as an army can. It'll be another half day before you spy the village. When they come into view, you'll make a plan. Yeah, we didn't have that much information besides the fact that they're tearing the village apart. With the village still a day away, you're eating on the march. A Varl approaches. We had words earlier, says Gris. You recall him claiming that he didn't care for your command. You're right in what you did. Let me join your guard and fight at your side. Pride hangs on his posture and sincerity in his eyes. You protect me, get out of my face. You've got one shot. Tell him to report to Mulger. I don't sit in the back lines. Make a mistake and you'll get your head caved in. Nobody will lose sleep over it. He nods and goes to speak with Mulger. Village is here. You're close enough to hear dredge rattling through the buildings below. The village seems to slither. Pull them out of the houses, Mulger suggests. Slags can't resist an ambush. We'll have better luck in an open field. He said about 1,000 dredge. We're going around, yeah. Because if they pop out and they blow a horn or something like that, the surrounding forest could be filled with them. We don't know. Okay, we're on the bay and we're able to see a town. I don't know where what to call it. I don't know what that town is. You hear a shout echo on the wind. A standard Varl greeting. A caravan of Varl are headed to your direction, probably a few hundred in total. You meet them halfway. You must be with Vognir. Was. Fognir didn't make it. You serious? It's getting grim out here, but didn't expect that. You're flying the Schlild banner. What happened? Is Ulfar in charge there? I'm Fasal. Ulfar is still in Schlied, in case he needs to be. He sent me to meet Vognir. Well, you. We've seen nothing happen to Schlied yet. What do you mean? No, Dredge. They never came through Schlied. They're all pouring out of Ridgehorn. We only just found out about it. One group went that way. We came here. Ridgehorn, the fort on the bay? That place has been abandoned for hundreds of years. Yeah, maybe that's why they're there. By all accounts, it looks like another damned invasion. Luden forces his way into the conversation. Wait a godless minute. What did you do? Be careful now. You be careful. What did you start? You think men don't remember history? The long banner hangs in Arborang. Second Great War nearly screwed us all. What did you do this time? Who the Fane is this? Shut your mouth, Luden, or I'll smash your face in. Luden head swivels in your direction, eyes wide. He seems uncertain whether to be insulted or threatened. What orders did Ulfar give you, Fasal? I'm supposed to offer any support you need. I've got 330 Varl behind me, and Ulfar wants to know what's happening at Ridgehorn. What's your plan? We're going to Ridgehorn. You're coming. We're going to Ridgehorn. You take Luden and go to Grofheim. Forget Ridgehorn. We need to go to Grofheim. Ridgehorn is where they're coming from. But Grofheim is the capital where there are a lot of Varl, and they may need our help. Because I remember Grofheim is the capital of the Varl country, like their continent. And it's very important. It's a big city. We need to go to Grofheim. We're going to Ridgeheim. The word stick in your throat. Why'd you say Ridgeheim? You meant Grofheim. Mogr gives you a perplexed look. Something is weird. To Ridgehorn. You can't explain exactly what just happened. You're getting that tingly feeling, like before, like the dream. Luden's inane barking pulls you back. I'll have my Varl fall in line. Yours to command, Hakon. Are you insane? He just said an army of Dredge are pouring out of that fort. Go on to Grofheim then, Prince. Having your blood on my hands would be worse than doing nothing. This shuts Luden up for a moment. You can see the battle raging in his head. He looks desperate for safety, but he didn't expect to flee like a coward. He expected you to come along. He glances at his men. We're already this far. If this is the Varl's doing, I'll know of it, and so will my father. Besides, need my help and my fighters. If I go, so do Ursa and Bercy. Luden's unexpected flip-flop catches you like a swift kick to the shins. Mogr can't contain a chuckle. Ha, the prince has courage. Do whatever you like, Luden. Paint me the villain, Hakon. What do I care? I'm sick of you being the only one to do as he pleases in this alliance. These are Varl lands. We're facing an army of Dredge. How much experience do you have in these matters? True, mankind has never provoked them into a war. You're going for a third. This is taunting the Dredge into genocide. A game for your kind. Walk away. You curse and threaten pandemonium. The prince has chosen to be no responsibility of yours. If Luden stays, so do Fasalt's warriors. They join the caravan. Damn. Mogr, I felt something odd a few moments ago. Tell me this isn't a dream. If it is, you've got some crappy dreams, Hakon. Yeah. It changed to Ridgehorn for some reason when I said Grofheim. Well, that's the Godstone, I bet. With people staying at it. The hike approaching the Godstone is murder. You recall how most Godstones were built on hills overlooking other Godstones so the travelers could follow them and find their way between cities. It does nothing to ease your pains. Dredge, shouts Mogr near the front of the caravan. Suddenly, black rocks are whizzing past your head. What the hell is this, you shout? Mogr shakes his head. A stone slams into the shield of a nearby Varl, exploding in a flash of light and razor-sharp fragments. Get behind your shield bangers, shouts Mogr as you approach for a fight. Damn, that's a lot. There's 822 here and 1,000 over at that village? That's a lot. You have 181 fighters and 707. Okay, we got this. I think formations was good as well. I think, yeah. Yeah, we hold the numbers advantage. And I need Fasalt to be the second tank of mine. He's going to be the armor breaker. Anything else? No. Yeah, once we get to the God Stone, that's when I'm gonna end the episode. Okay. So I want a tank and a damage right next to each other. So that's gonna take 4. He's gonna be able to do 2. And then, okay, and this guy here, this person here, and this person here. Then you right here. Ready. He's gonna be able to do 3 damage, 3, 1, so 8. Oh, 5. Yeah, he can't damage me now. That's good. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. And more damage. More damage. Okay, next turn I'm gonna be able to melt this guy with my green robed friend here. There we go. I gotta upgrade his armor next. Okay, we're gonna kill this guy. Damn, he's just murdering himself. I'm gonna move Hakon around here. They can deal with him. Okay, he already has a kill. They already have a kill. I mean, screw it. Why not? Damn! Deflected. Person who I want this kill to go to is Fasalt. Damn. Okay, I'm just gonna have to wait more. There. Take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You can take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies might even reveal items they took from previous victims. Let's try killing more. You attack any dredge brave enough to still stand you. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, good. Just got my armor. I am horribly out of position. I need to reposition immediately. This guy right here. And that guy just got instant killed. Okay. It's gonna be fun. If assault was my... Why did I do this? Screw it. So assault and you are still good. Okay. Okay, more people are gonna get injured, but more people are gonna be able to survive because of it. So 14-9. Do 3 damage to me. It'll be worth it for killing one person. Okay. I got another kill. This game is really quiet without music. Okay, I'm probably not going to do this again just for the sheer fact that the background music is gone. Shit. This is just boring. Deflect after deflect after deflect after deflect. Yep. There we go. Okay, 3 people injured for an extra item. This won't be worth it next time. Or I could just camp more. Just heal them up. What in the depths are these, you wonder, looking at the unusual dredge slingers? Nobody knows. Without a warning, a deranged and half-dead slag stumbles out of a bush, throwing itself upon the yaks attached to the treasure cart. Surprised, Varl pull weapons, but not before the whole cart slides off the cliff. Okay, before the whole cart slides off slick rock and a sheer drop, stopped suddenly by a low growl. An enormous metal wagon dangles precariously off a cliff. From the end swings a confused yak still tied to its reins. On top, the dredge hangs on tight. Keeping the whole thing from plummeting over the side is Gunnulf, One hand white-knuckling the cart, the other wrapped around a tree trunk. Tell Gunnulf to let go. My duty, he grunts. He doesn't budge. You wonder how much this responsibility defines his reason for living. The dredge has found some footing and is trying to clamber up over the cart. The tree creaks under the weight. Order him to let go with authority. With a roar that sounds more like you just stabbed him in the side than give an order, Gunnulf lets go of the cart. It flips over the side in a flash, followed much later by a dull thud and crack. At the base of the steep cliff, hundreds of yards below, the treasure cart has exploded into a frozen firework of gold, valuables, and yaks and dredge gore. Damn. That was a costly mistake, grits Ubin between clenched teeth. You wonder why that dredge went after the yaks in the first place. Then you realize the bigger problem is the vast fortune now lying at the bottom of the cliff. Leave some Varl to gather and return to Strand. It's as safe here as Strand of all places, says Ubin with a distant expression. Still, you think better that you did something about the vast pile of wealth down there. That's typo. Leave over a dozen trusted Varl behind to gather it and return to Strand while you continue on. Yeah, 15 Varl, not that much. With food to get them to Strand. A godstone. The caravan stops. Godstone looming overhead for a short rest. The warriors are glad for it, and the stone gives you an ancient sense of being watched over in a comforting way. Didn't help the bodies underneath it, though. The earth at the base of the godstone is scarred, like a struggle occurred. Merchants, no dredge. Encircling Dengler are a variety of goods. A barrel of mead, who knows how old, loose silver, a statue made of soapstone, offering to a dear god. Leave the dead and their offerings alone. Leave the offerings, but check for the merchant's brother. Gather whatever you can. Leave the offerings, but check the merchant's brother. In the midst of the pile of bodies, a glitter catches your eye. You fish a gold necklace out from a jerkin to find 5 golden rings strung on it. The merchant's brother. Guess he didn't make it, you mutter. Take the necklace with intent to return it. I'll return it. You toss the necklace to Mogger and tell him to hang on to it. If anyone can be trusted, it's him. Don't know what made them think the Godstone would be safe. We're completely exposed up here, he says. If we're going to rest, I think we ought to do a little further away. Examine the Godstone. Dengler was always one of the favorites amongst men. God of good fortune. They believe he brought luck, wealth, or whatever else you had, but couldn't get on your own. The word fortune has a lot of meanings. Eventually, you move on. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed episode 4, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.